Right, well, we've come to Cleethorpes for night, and they've got a brand new, it's just opened this weekend I think, motorhome thing. It's just been tarmacked. We just paid for it, £12 a night, so I've got 2 nights here. Leveled it up, only one's here. See what it's like. See now as van is down there, and the noise seems to be coming from up here, which is like you've got all your KFC, McDonald's, I don't know, like all your youthful things. So all noise were coming from up this way, and they didn't really drive up and down the road, but you could hear it, and it did quieten off later on. But that's not a council thing, that's more of a policing thing, I would have said. You know, like cars on rev limiters, motorbikes, what have you, stuff like that, just youthful. You know what it's like when you're young, you think it's great. When you get older, you're like, give me peace and quiet. You can see those yellow gates there, they're meant to be closed at 9 o'clock now. A van did come in after us, and I think it was about 9:30. It was a Land Rover with a roof tent on. I think he stopped the night, so we were probably the first 2 to stop the night. So, if they closed them at 9 o'clock like they say they do, it is very secure, I would have said. Because you couldn't, I mean obviously you can walk through here, but driving cars and stuff, but we didn't hear anything coming up and down here, nothing at all. So, yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, that. As you can see, they've just done landscaping. Van, they're not quite level, but they're not a million mile off. Got it up on chocks to get it level, but not a million mile off. Nice big spaces. Quite impressed with it really. Well done to the council. It's a good idea.
That's all, folks.